Next up in my Engage Maddening playthrough is Chapter 9, A Clash of Forces. As if every battle in a war isn't a clash of forces. Prior to the stream, I set up a poll asking if I should allow RNG manipulation for bond rings, and an overwhelming number of respondents elected to unleash Goddess Mode Citrine. Unfortunately, the game wasn't cooperating with me, and after about an hour of failed attempts, I decided to just play the chapter and grab the bond ring off stream. In pre-battle prep, I set up some reclasses, sending Chloe and Anna into Mage Knight, bringing my mage count up to 5. Alfred takes Chloe's place as the team's flyer, escaping his awful personal line and going into Griffin Knight, which gives him a much-needed +5 base speed, as well as bumping up his growth to a respectable 60. On the emblem side, I didn't manage Anna's XP well enough in previous maps, and I am forced to give her emblem Micaiah again. Alfred is also about 200 SP away from Canter, and I decide that the best chance I have of getting him there is to increase his bond level with Marth to get access to Mercurius. Once I get into the battle, I start things off by sending most of my units to the bottom of the map and a small force up to the top. Once Kagetsu and Zelkov reach their respective forts, I rotate my whole team to the upper fort. I am initially concerned about Kagetsu dodging my attacks until I realize that Alir can delete him outright with quadruple hit. After dispatching Kagetsu's group and the advancing armors and mages, I turn my attention to Zelkov. Fortunately, Jade, an armor recruited during this chapter, has high enough defense to lure out the knife-wielding bunch without running the risk of dying. They approach in a line, and I use Override and Warp Ragnarok during my effort to take them out. Ivy's group is the last obstacle, and I make them aggressive by victimizing a poor weaponless martial monk. Then I take out Ivy's entourage and surround her so I can squeeze out a little more XP for a few units who are just shy of 1,000 skill points, then take her out with Alfred. Finally, as promised, I pick up an Olin bond ring off stream.